Please rise and remain standing for the platform party processional.
Good afternoon and welcome to the University of Southern Mississippi's Spring 2024 Commencement Ceremony. I'm Joe Paul, President of the University of Southern Mississippi. You students here today are our very reason for being. You are our why, and I am deeply honored to serve you as your president. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the Keesler Air Force Base Honor Guard and for the performance of our national anthem by Dr. Taylor Hightower. Thank you. You may be seated. Commencements at Southern Miss are wonderful occasions as we acknowledge the achievements of our students and recognize the contribution that family, friends, and our faculty and staff have made to their education. Whether you are joining us in person or virtually, thank you for being here for these students today. We must thank our faculty and staff for their hard work to support the success of our students. So students, please stand as you are able, turn to the faculty behind you, and join me in applauding them and thanking them for bringing you to this happy day. Thank you. Military service to our country is among the highest forms of patriotism and selflessness. I now invite all graduating students and guests who are veterans, active military, reservists, or newly commissioned officers to please stand as you are able. On behalf of Southern Miss, thank you for your service to our country. I will now introduce members of the platform party who will not be presented later in the ceremony. I ask each person to stand and remain standing, and if the audience would, please hold your applause until all individuals have been recognized. Ms. Margot Buisson, who is serving sign interpretation for the ceremony. Dr. Jacob Breland, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs, Coastal Operations. Dr. Bridget L. Davis, Commencement Grand Marshal. Dr. Eddie Holloway, Senior Associate Provost for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Mr. John Mark Weathers, General Counsel. Dr. Kelly Lucas, Vice President for Research. Ms. Allison Easterwood, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Mr. Chad Driscoll, Vice President for External Affairs. Dr. Christy Motter, Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management. Ms. Hannah McDuffie, Graduate Student Representative for Gulf Park. Ms. Miranda South, President of the Gulf Park Student Government Association. Dr. John I., Dean of University Libraries. Ms. Donetta Winters, President of Staff Council. Professor Vincenzo Mistretta, President of the Gulf Coast Faculty Council. Dr. Jennifer Courts, President of the Faculty Senate. And Ms. Heather Miller, our ceremonial reader. Please join me in thanking these individuals for being here today. Thank you. You may be seated. I'm now pleased to invite to the podium the Executive Director of the Southern Miss Alumni Association, Mr. Jerry DeFatta.
Good afternoon, graduating students. On behalf of the Southern Miss Alumni Association, congratulations to our returning alumni who are now earning a second or third Southern Miss degree. We're so glad that you chose to continue your education here at your university. And congratulations to our newest alumni. Thank you for choosing Southern Miss as your institution of choice. As graduates of the University of Southern Mississippi, you are all part of an ever-growing group of more than 130,000 proud Southern Miss alumni scattered throughout the world. Because of your new or existing status as alumni, you have a golden opportunity to be part of our Alumni Association. As you enter the next step in your journey, it's important that you remain connected to Southern Miss. And I'm happy to report that the university is providing your first year of membership at no cost to you. To activate your membership, simply scan the QR code on your seating card and share your updated contact information. I encourage you to get engaged and become or continue to be an active member of our alumni community. Let us know about the important things going on in your life, and we'll let you know what's going on here at your university. The university community is a family, and each of you can make a difference in the future of Southern Miss. I'd also like to take a moment this afternoon to recognize our legacy families, which include graduating students with at least one parent who holds a Southern Miss degree. Will our alumni parents and the graduating students please rise so that you may be recognized? We're delighted to see our alumni parents among the crowd, and we're even more grateful that your student chose to continue the Southern Miss legacy. Again, congratulations to each of you as graduates of the University of Southern Mississippi. And as we say, Southern Miss, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. DeFatta. At this time, I will ask Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Lance Nail, to come forward for the conferral of degrees.
Good afternoon. It's a great day. It's a great day to be a Golden Eagle. Will the candidate for the Doctor of Education degree please stand? President Paul, this candidate has been approved for graduation by their dean and faculty. I recommend that you confer upon them the degree, Doctor of Education.
Provost Nail, on your recommendation, With the approval of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me as president of the University of Southern Mississippi, I confer upon this candidate the degree Doctor of Education with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please stand? President Paul, these candidates have been approved for graduation by their deans and faculty. I recommend that you confer upon them the degree Doctor of Philosophy.
Provost Nail, on your recommendation, with the approval of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me as president of the University of Southern Mississippi, I confer upon these candidates the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Will all the doctoral candidates and their major professors please come forward for the hooding and the awarding of diplomas? Dr. Katie Anthony, Dean of the Graduate School, will present each candidate.
Tiffany Grace McNeese, hooded by Dr. Kelly Darnell. Robin Michelle Jackson, hooded by Dr. Shuan Wong. Paige Jones, hooded by Dr. Casey Ma Funderburk. Harpreet Kaur, hooded by Dr. Martine Bossman. Melissa Queen Lomas, hooded by Dr. Quincy Brown. Stephen Douglas Mulholland, hooded by Dr. Dale Lunsford and assisted by Dr. John Kemick. Jan Richardson Sims, hooded by Dr. Heather Anulis.
I'll now ask Dr. Anthony to present the candidates for the master's degree.
Will the candidates for the master's degree please rise and remain standing? Provost Nail, these candidates have been approved for graduation by their faculty in their respective colleges. They are ready to have their degrees conferred pending completion of all degree requirements. Candidates, you may be seated.
President Paul, these candidates for the master's degree have been approved for graduation by their deans and faculty, and I recommend that you confer their degrees.
Provost Nail, on your recommendation, with the approval of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as president of the University of Southern Mississippi, and pending completion of any remaining degree requirements, I confer upon these candidates their respective master's degrees with all of the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates.
Will the candidates for the master's degree please come forward and receive your diplomas?
The following students will receive the master's degree: James Christian Klein, David Lee Cheney, Shannon Ayers Cleveland, Madison Ann Crapo, Emily Ray Cruthers, Julie Ann Kelly Massengill, Victoria Pumford, Justin Michael Sablich, Lachelle Marie Peters, Redmond Scott Poe, Megan Maria Rogers, Bridget A. Williams, Jenna Nicole Gardner, Lauren Ann Lott, Joy Pulsifer, Torsha Crowell Ashford, Coraline Celeste Bodwin, Victoria Regina Bowles Dietrich, Fernanda Cavallaro, Jacqueline Lee Kaufman, Tracy L. Coleman, Sheldy Amanda Cooley, Kanisha Janae Ducree, Karis Elizabeth Duga. Kayla Dunning. Diamond A. Frost. Irene Gail Haney. Courtney M. Jackson. Eric Lee James. Marty Jordan. Christy Keller. Brenda Lowe. Renika Martin. Jelta T. Mays. Brittany Lynn Miguez. Emily Mitchell. Amanda Nelson. Marcus Reuben Pigford. Deidre Salters. Nora Elizabeth Whitlock Phillips. John Warren. Amanda Lee McCool. Tanya Marie Booz.
I will now ask the deans to present their candidates for the baccalaureate degree. Dr. Joyce Inman, Dean of the Honors College.
Would students who are graduating from the Honors College please stand? Provost Nail, as signified by the medallions and the gold caps they are wearing, these students are honors scholars. Each of them has completed a rigorous program of study that includes unique honors coursework and an honors research thesis. Students' individual Latin designations are indicated in the commencement program and are reflective of each student's cumulative GPA. While their degrees are awarded by the college of their major, I am proud to present them to you, and I ask the audience to recognize them for their achievements. Students, please be seated. Lastly, I want to ask Megan Erin Hale Bryant to stand and remain standing. Megan has the distinction of carrying the presidential banner today because she has earned the highest GPA on the most USM hours of any honors college student in this ceremony. Megan, a biological sciences major from Long Beach, Mississippi, represents the highest standards of both the Honors College and the University of Southern Mississippi. Please recognize her and the excellence she represents with your applause. Congratulations, Megan.
Dr. Chris Winstead, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise and remain standing? Provost Nail, these candidates have been approved for graduation by the faculty in the College of Arts and Sciences. They are ready to have their degrees conferred pending completion of all degree requirements. Candidates, you may be seated.
Dr. Brett Beckton, Dean of the College of Business and Economic Development.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the College of Business and Economic Development please rise and remain standing? Provost Nail, these candidates have been approved for graduation by the faculty in the College of Business and Economic Development. They are ready to have their degrees conferred pending completion of all degree requirements. Candidates, you may be seated.
Dr. Trenton Gould, Dean of the College of Education and Human Sciences.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the College of Education and Human Sciences please rise and remain standing? Provost Nail, these candidates have been approved for graduation by the faculty in the College of Education and Human Sciences. They are ready to have their degrees conferred pending completion of all degree requirements. Candidates, you may be seated.
All right. Dr. Lachelle Story, Dean of the College of Nursing and Health Professions.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the College of Nursing and Health Professions please rise and remain standing? Provost Nail, these candidates have been approved for graduation by the faculty in the College of Nursing and Health Professions. They are ready to have their degrees conferred pending completion of all degree requirements. Candidates, you may be seated.
Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please stand? President Paul, these candidates have been approved for graduation by their deans and faculty, and I recommend that you confer their degrees.
Provost Nail, on your recommendation, with the approval of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as president of the University of Southern Mississippi, and pending completion of any remaining degree requirements, I confer upon these candidates their respective baccalaureate degrees, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please come forward and receive your diplomas?
The following students will receive the baccalaureate degree from the College of Arts and Sciences. Karina Del Carmen Ledesma, Honors College graduate, summa cum laude. Megan Erin Hale Bryant, Honors College graduate, magna cum laude. Tristan Bonney, summa cum laude. Amber Lee Christopher, summa cum laude. Ryan Dunn, summa cum laude. Cameron Ryan Hansen, summa cum laude. Isabel Aubrey Jansen, summa cum laude. Sydney Louise Kale, summa cum laude. Mason Bernard McCullough, summa cum laude. Morgan Summers, summa cum laude. Brady C. Lumpkin, magna cum laude. Zachary James Murphy, magna cum laude. Kristen Nicole Wright, magna cum laude. Marthanet Cabiles Aguilar, cum laude. Ramona Serena Chambers, cum laude. Jennifer Maureen Abair, cum laude. Michael D. Keys, cum laude. Aaron Lewis, cum laude. Micah Clayton J. Lynn, cum laude. Elizabeth Christine Prejean, cum laude. Trevor Jacob Whalen, cum laude. Anna Marie Nicole Bentz. Christopher Boudreau. Connie D. Carroll. Elissa Clendenin. Daphne Davis. Lacey Lee Garner. Rainita Ashley Monica Garner. Paige Leslie Graham. Jocelyn Hayes. Ian D. Jackson. Meredith Grace Johnson. Dylan Eugene Lehane. Trinity Ann Lewis. Jordan Cooper Livingston. Montel Lovett. Kristen Leanne Mealy. Ethan Bailey Neff. Alex Min Tan Nguyen. Hunter Kirk Paget. Nathaniel Osorio Pardee. Christian D. Patton. Yeraldi Susana Ramos. Olivia Ellis Richmond. Gabriel Patrick Robertson. Christina Robinson. Mia Nicole Sutherland. Tycaris Santuan Stokes. LaPronica Tanika Taylor. Andre Dwight Thomas II. Aldavius Alfonso Cameron Walker. Amin Bea Whitmore, Jr. Hannah Elizabeth Williams. Lawrence Franklin. Corey Shambly, magna cum laude. Walker McCain Smith. William P. Wright. Landon Matthew Thomas. The following candidates will receive the baccalaureate degree from the College of Business and Economic Development. Jason L. Hendershot, summa cum laude. Tomoko Ima-Izumi, magna cum laude. Heather M. Seminelli, magna cum laude. Scarlett Renee Baranich, cum laude. Lakeisha Crittenden Longmire, cum laude. Caitlin Mihan Nguyen, cum laude. Jocelyn Pride, cum laude. Katie Ann Wise, cum laude. Caitlin Anitza Yoakum, cum laude. Alexandria Rose Bertolet. Candace Boone. Hannah Lee Eddingfield. Tracy Lee Garrison. Jasmine N. Hartwell. Sierra Latrice Henley. James Rex King III. Emily Ann Ladner. Daylin Angel Lafink. Danny Moore. Jacqueline Nicole Mora. Daniela Ojeda Chavez. Robert Vaughn Page. Travail L. Scott. Logan C. Surpass. Lillian Madeline Isabel Shumbra. Alexis Michelle Stevens. Jennifer Lynn Thomas. Tyler Nicholas Trossaset. Carrie Lynn Ursin. The following students will receive the baccalaureate degree from the College of Education and Human Sciences. Dana Michelle Abbott, summa cum laude. Samantha Ann Arnold, summa cum laude. Claire Nicole Beach, summa cum laude. Julia Lynn Breland, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Brockman, summa cum laude. Jennifer Ann Kanan, summa cum laude. Casey M. Dean, summa cum laude. Stacy Griffin, summa cum laude. Nicole Hart, summa cum laude. Alexis McGuire, summa cum laude. Michette Marie Ramos, summa cum laude. Kayla Marie Sawyer, summa cum laude. Katrina Lynn Wilson, summa cum laude. Sierra N. Agee, magna cum laude. Brianna Peters Allen, magna cum laude. Lacey K. Ambrose, magna cum laude. Julie Jo Black, magna cum laude. Natalie Rose Clayton, magna cum laude. Jaden Josie Cuevas, magna cum laude. Jasmine Franklin, magna cum laude. Chaslyn Ray Hudson, magna cum laude. Charla Mung, magna cum laude. Catherine Louise Oster, magna cum laude. Charlotte Bass, cum laude. Mallory Crow, cum laude. Seema Jamil, cum laude. Marcy Johnson, cum laude. Cheryl Jones, cum laude. Amaya Lynn Cadaro, cum laude. Carmen Christy Monique Minair, cum laude. Addison Nikes, cum laude. Raven Nicole Socher, cum laude. Alexandra Gabrielle Sojan, cum laude. Carly Cuevas Tucker, cum laude. Devonte Isaac Arshansky. Casey Ann Bentley. Brianna Danielle Cronley. Jada Charday Fairley. Jakira Marie Gilmore. Stacy Michelle Gooden Crandall. Sharon Chantel Hopkins. Janotica Kelly. Vera Kirkmeyer. Christopher Adam Knowles. Kristen Rachel Martin. Bailey Richardson Malidi. Jennifer B. Merritt. Serena Rose Miranda. Yolanda Monroe Laster. Jessica Ann Moskowitz. San Juana Maria Valterra Petaway. Ashley Simone Poe. Tiffany Rancatori. Tashika Ashley Rowe. Calvin Lee Smith. Caitlin Amari Wiggins. Alicia T. Williams. Joseph Gerard Eberman. Cheyenne M. Abshire. The following students will receive the baccalaureate degree from the College of Nursing and Health Professions. Kendall S. Kingston. Charvius A. Love. Tamara Underwood.
All right, graduates, you made it. Woo! So, tradition requires that before graduation, the tassel of an undergraduate candidate be worn on the right hand of the mortarboard. Upon graduation, as a symbol of your new status as a degree holder, the tassel is worn on the left. So now, please move your tassel from right to left, signifying your status as a graduate of Southern Miss. Yeah. Today's commencement represents the conclusion for many of you of years of coursework, research, dissertation writing, and defending, capstone projects, and other professional certification training. I know the process has been rigorous. Each of you has a unique story of hard work, overcoming obstacles, and staying the course. Further, many of you began your journey during COVID. Your perseverance through those challenges is especially commendable. Take a moment to reflect on your story and those who have helped you along the way, and be both proud and thankful. Your work embodies the unique Southern Miss culture, a culture of grit. At Southern Miss, we chase audacious goals and dreams with unrivaled passion and a relentless persistence. We never give up, we never give in. This commencement is a new beginning for you. You are armed with an invaluable education and credentials that will enable you to go forth and create a meaningful living and an extraordinary life. Never doubt that you can go anywhere in the world and do anything you can imagine with this Southern Miss education. You are ready for life. Today we pay tribute to you and we wish you well on your journey to the top. At this time, please stand as you're able for the performance of the Alma Mater by Dr. Taylor Hightower. Following the performance, please remain standing for the platform party's recessional. Southern Miss.